Alrighty, students, go ahead and grab your brown background and your 4 slips of paper. There's going to be 2 long green ones and 2 short yellow ones. Now, what you might notice on your paper is that there's openings. I made little slits in the paper, and that's where you're actually going to take those longer strips of paper and you're going to actually weave them in between each other. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you here. Watch as I start at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my green piece in so it goes actually towards my back. And then see where my next slit is? I'm gonna actually then go onto the back of my paper and push that green piece forward. So we're working on the art of weaving right now, and we're doing paper weaving. So with paper weaving, which is where we're essentially just having our pieces go over and under, that's what you're going to practice. So every time that you come up to a little slit in your paper, you're going to decide, if I'm on the top of my sheet, I'm going to go under, but if I'm on the back of my sheet, I'm going to go over, right? So every time that we come to a slit, we go over, under, over, under, over, under. So what I'm doing is I'm using my green strips on the sides, the tall, long sides of my brown paper. And I'm going to slip it in to go under and then over, under and over, until I reach my last slit and pull it through. You can see I now have both sides of my green done. So guess what? It's time to grab the yellow. And you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to go ahead and slide it in onto that first slit that you see. And you're going to go under, and then you're going to push it right through that next slit to go over. We're going to do this at both the top and the bottom of our papers. Wow, would you look at that? We have a beautiful border right all the way around our paper. It goes on the sides and on the tops and bottoms. Well, we have a beautiful border, but what could go inside of that border? How about our red Swedish Dala horse, just like in our story last week with Treva? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work first on cutting out our Swedish Dala horse. You guys can see, I traced it for you. So all you need to do is just cut out the horse along the lines. Now please make sure you are being very careful as you're cutting. We wanna make sure as we hold our scissors, we put our thumb through the top and we put our, maybe a finger or two through the bottom hole. And we're going to rotate our paper as we cut so that we don't cut too much. Nice and slow, artists, nice and slow. If we cut too fast, oh my goodness, we might have a Dala horse that maybe doesn't have an ear or maybe has its butt cut off. Last year, I had a student that accidentally cut her Dala horse just a little bit too much, and so we had to take it into quick art surgery. Put some tape on it. So if you happen to accidentally cut part of your Dala horse off, it's okay, you can fix it, but just cut along the lines and be very careful as you cut. Do sections at a time, maybe just cut up on the side of the leg and then cut along the back. Take your time to cut out your beautiful red Swedish Dala horse. Ooh, kindergarten. Our Dala horses are cut out and they look beautiful. Do you want me to teach you a word in Swedish, which is where our Swedish Dala horse comes from? To say beautiful, you say vackert. Can you say it with me? Vackert. Beautiful. All right, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to put our Dala horse on the front of our beautiful paper weaving backgrounds we just made. So let me tell you about ... not a lot. As you are gluing your Dala horse on, what you want to do is you want to go around the sides of your Dala horse and you just want to add little dots of glue. So ... not a lot. The reason why we don't want to put too much glue is because then it'll be seeping out the sides of our Dala horse and might get pretty sticky when we go to add some other stuff. So just ... not a lot around the sides. Once your Dala horse has been glued on, that's it for this week. So friends, we're gonna say another Swedish word together. I'm gonna teach you how to say goodbye. We're gonna say hej då. All right, artists, so hej då. Until next week, make sure you put your art in a safe spot and I'll see you next time. Hej då.